man. Shorten, I'm really excited. Like I said, you guys were having all the parties on Fridays, yeah. Friday or Saturday now. The BC with DG, I'm sorry, I can pronounce his name, but we're having live music on day, and I mean, I was
With
part
the
of it. So
Jedi,
those
yeah.
of you,
We
yes,
are having some cool music with the Jedi. It was awesome.
yes, I mean, I was part of it. I think I joined for about three times, and just having to chill. It was really really new to me, and I really liked the initiative. And I see you guys have the community active there as well, and I mean it's just so beautiful to see that you guys taking care of them and giving them keeping them entertained as well as updated as to every aspect of the project. Ian, are you there now? Oh, he's
Yeah, I'm
probably
here. Can you hear me?
confused. Are you?
Yep, I'm ready to go, me, when you are.
Okay, cool. Welcome back to Groza's Calls. I was just chatting with Rasta Studio about some of the beautiful things that you guys had going down there. Talking about the VCs with DJ Dai playing some awesome tunes as well. I saw a sneak peek of the NFT release. I just dropped in the chat also and saw some NFTs there. So, man, it's been, so much has happened since the last time we spoke. For those of you who might be new to, the channel or, new to hearing about Crolon, I chatted with them about a month back or so. And, they shared so many juicy details about what they've been able to create. You can check out the recordings. I'm sure Groza would kind of pin that up from the archives and you guys can just see that. But yeah, beautiful to have you guys. You guys have launched now. How is that going for you and the team?
Yeah, it's good to be back here. I know you guys were one of our first AMAs, it only made sense to come back here, as you know, that we've been working on this project for a good few months now. And the utility is ready, the NFTs, the NFT platform, and getting launch prepared. So yeah, it's been a long road, but we successfully launched. We holding the floor, a lot of diamond unders in the air. To be honest, we are where we hold half the volume on our own on Crodex. So our project's been trending on Dex tools for 3 days now, and the volume that Crolon Mars has brought is being absolutely insane in this market, and we launched with such a low market cap. I think we're just hovering around the 200k mark now. We it's a nice we're on a nice little dip. It's a very good entry at this point. We're a strong team and we're here for the long term. So we have been getting calls and stuff like that. I know a few guys have been asking when we're going to get some big calls, but we got called off Gooby Gamble last night, and with the market conditions and stuff, it's not really paying off. So we're concentrating on our utilities. We're going to be releasing a game hub soon. We're going to get this done very shortly. While the market conditions are down like this, we may as well get more work done on the project, but still have AMAs and the organic channels, the channels like yourself, come and have AMAs, do stagger the marketing, grow organically, and we're gonna get. We getting our utilities done, and like I said, the NFT platform's ready to go. I'm just going to build hype on that. I'm going to do a bit of marketing for the NFTs. Very low supply on the NFTs, like 750 supply. So these NFTs, if you manage to get one of these, I can see being worth quite a bit of money. Um, we're obviously getting seen. We've had a lot of interest. We're expanding to the Chinese community. I'm just in talks with Weibo at the minute, so we're gonna be getting the Chinese community on board, and we're gonna send this. we're really undervalued projects at the minute. Like I said, we're at the floor. There's no better entry to get in now. Only extras to be made. No, the launch went very successful. And I can see the launch of the NFTs following suit. So we're going to do some marketing, push the NFTs out, push them on Twitter, push it on Discord. We're always expanding. So like I say, we are a fully doxed team, KYC'd. We've had 2 audits before launch. We launch we quite a lot. Nothing against Croja and stuff like that, but Croja sat up at like 3 million market cap or something, and they went up to 66 million. So the investors are in Crow at the minute. Just that the market's took its toll. So as soon as the market starts coming back, we're going to see Crolon Mars go into the millions for sure. The Croja's only just got their NFT collection out, and they're dropping 10,000 NFTs. And they're only 2D. They don't really do no, but I mean, with Crawl on Mars, you've got 3D NFTs, which are unique in themselves. These NFTs are going to be very, very rare. So I can see these NFTs being very, very valuable, especially when we push them out into the NFT space. The NFTs will owe some real money, and it'll bring a lot of volume to the token as well. Once the NFT community starts seeing our community, our NFTs, it's only going to bring them into the token as well. So yeah, like I said, it's a very good entry. We've been holding very well. We are on a little dip right now. So I will be doing some marketing later on today after this AMA. I'm going to get another AMA booked. We'll probably go Rug Free House and Rude's Lounge. We're going to do an AMA. We're going to be doing AMAs all week, and we'll do an AMA tour. We'll get the project out there, but we'll stagger it. We'll do it properly. We don't like I said. I've been paying for calls. A lot of you guys are asking, when big calls. I paid a massive call last night for a one Ethereum. And it didn't do nothing. The call was shit. It was from Gooby Gambles. And he's just a shitter. So the money's there to market, but it's where do we put it at the minute in this market? So, I mean, like I said, we are going to be marketing this project very, very, very good, and we're going to be marketing each utility in different places, such NFTs, Twitter, Discord, the Game Hub, what we'll be releasing shortly, what we're working on at the moment, will be pushed out towards the Philippines and the Asia market. Like I said, we are getting to the Weibo now. We're getting to the Chinese market. We have just got a Chinese community growing at the minute. I'm in talks with some big Chinese influencers. Um, as soon as the bulls come back, Crawl on Mars is going to send. It's definitely a 100 million project. This is a 100 million market cap project. It's not no little project. We are offering a lot. We've had the Deva Croj callers. We've had one of the influencer Croj callers, and I've been speaking to one of the owners to get a call. So we are getting known out there. Like I said, people have been trading. So yeah, as it stands now, there's no better entry point. So if you guys were going to get into Crawl on Mars, it would now's the time. Now's the time. It would be, guys.
I mean, one thing I like about you guys is the drive you guys have behind the team. Like you guys are willing to push, and just like you rightly said, I mean, I would ordinarily assume, and I'm sure that's what happened with the launch, if maybe a couple of cheats here and there, but holding up right now, the floor. I feel like this is a good entry point, just like you said, for anyone that wants to come in because obviously you guys are solid, and that's one thing that matters when it comes to creating projects like this with utilities. that can stand the test of time. And rightly said, you guys chose, the Pro chain, and it's been doing well lately, and not a lot of things are on there. So, it's very easy for when this gets that attention and traction that it needs for it to fly instantly. So, I mean, for anyone on the call, it's not a financial advice, but you can just head on to their Telegram group. That's the Clone on Mars Telegram group, and stick there, check what they're doing, see what they're about, and you can ask your questions there, get some little clarifications where you don't understand, and at a very safe time when you feel you probably understand what the project is about, you can invest as well. But let's talk a bit about the NFTs now. You said there are about 750 of them. When is that available for maintain? I know they are ready from what you said. When would that be available for maintain as well?
Yeah, so the NFTs, they actually, oh, sorry, I was just looking in the chat. The NFTs, they're actually ready. The NFT platform is ready to go. It's just a case of marketing them now. So we've just started building hype today, getting some tweets out there, telling the community, getting the community involved and stuff like that. Getting the NFTs still dropping sneak peeks. These NFTs, like I said, the 3D, they're not 2D, the 3D. And these NFTs, you'll be able to use them in our metaverse. Because let's not forget, our metaverse is the main is a main utility. Now, one thing we are NFTs in the metaverse, we are partnered with one of the biggest blockchains in the space. Right now, they're a top 15 crypto project in the world. We are working closely with them, and we are integrating their technology on our NFTs, and they're also integrating the Cronus chain and upgrading their technology at the same time as us. We're going to be integrating with these and partnered with these on this, so the support we've got is absolutely insane from the bigger projects out there. They will be tweeting us out at some point, and it'll be tweeted from the official account from them. But they're massive. They're a multi-billion-dollar crypto asset. So if their tokens anything to go by, I'm sure we're gonna grab some of their investors. And like I said, the support's been crazy. The NFTs we're going to be launching in the next couple of days, either a day or two. So I'm going to hype the NFTs up today, tomorrow, and then we can look at launching, dropping the NFTs. We do have a biggest buy competition on at the minute, and the one good thing about this biggest buy competition, it ends in a couple of hours, so there's still a couple of hours to get in. Now, the biggest buy competition, the winner of the biggest buy competition is going to get whitelisted for the NFT platform. So this guy's going to be running around the NFT platform choosing his NFT 30 minutes before the public. We're going to whitelist his wallet. The winner's going to be whitelisted from the big buy competition. So, and not only that, the winner of the biggest buy competition gets 1K Crow as well. 1K in Crow. So, I mean, the biggest buy at the minute is hot, and like I said, there's a few hours left on that, guys. So, I mean, you've got chance to get in on that, and at a discounted price, because like I said, I think we as all-time highs like 250,000 market cap. We currently at 180 or 190k. This is the floor. We can't really go much lower than this, guys. There's only up. There's only extras to be made. Now you can buy your Crow on Crowdex. There's all the links. I don't know can somebody drop the biggest buy competition in your in your chat? I don't think I have it.
Yeah.
If somebody can.
Someone should do that. I was even about to say it. Maybe you drop a link to how they can buy the token and also details about the buy competition going on. That
Yeah,
would be
let me see if we've got D Jedi in the chat. D Jedi, have we got you here? Where's? I don't know if
Yes,
he
mate.
is. All right. Can you drop the biggest buy competition and details on how to buy in Groza chat? Groza chat.
Yep. I'll do it now,
So
buddy.
yeah, I mean, you know, we've got a loyal community, a lot of community followers about on AMAs, as you can see. You know, the guys we have got a massive partnership, and one of the guys are in here is just you see his Poodle. So we're partnered with Poodle, which is a BSC token, and their NFTs are going to be the first clan in our metaverse. So we've got a Poodle City in our metaverse. Maybe you can drop that and all, James, the Poodle City. You know, Poodles, we're very close to them. The owner, I'm very close with him. We've got a good connection. You know, we bounce off each other, and we're going to be supporting each other for the long haul. So, like I said, the support we've got from Project is absolutely incredible, guys. You know, we're making a difference in this space because not only that, we're a friendly project, and what we offer in our metaverse. So basically, Poodle's going to be the first tribe. So we're going to have tribes, and tribes are just communities. But when you connect your wallet and drop into our metaverse, you'll drop on your favorite tokens NFT. Or you'll have a logo, like you'll have the Shiba Inu logo, you'll have the FEG logo, the FEG community in the metaverse, you'll have Shiba community, you'll have Floki community, you'll have Poodle community, you'll have Ethereum community, you'll have all the communities in our metaverse. Now, the good thing is, obviously, they're going to be we're going to be doing like versus. So let's say Shiba versus Poodle or Feg versus Floki or something like that in the metaverse. The winner gets put up on a weekly basis. They get to be put up in the center of the NFT, the center of the metaverse, and they'll have a massive big banner for everyone to oversee. These will go down as the king of our metaverse. So we're going to be bringing every community to Crolon Mars. They're all going to have to buy the token to get in, you know, and all these big tokens like Shiba Inu and Feg and Poodle and all of that is, you know, we offer all their investors to come over to our metaverse to show how strong their community is. So in a way, we're gaining every single investor out there, you know. Crolon Mars is going to be huge, guys, and we've been working on this for absolutely months, you know. We hadn't just launched the DJM project within 24 hours and scraped and added people to our group, you know. We grew the Telegram. We've got 1,250 members, organic. This is organic, no deleted accounts, no bots, you know. We are all an organic community. Now, a lot of these guys will probably be waiting to see how we go, you know. But like I said, we've been launched 3 days. It was very, very successful. You know, we ran up to all-time high over 250,000, and we are like 190k. This is our bottom, and we won't go any lower. And we've got a solid community. We've got diamond hands, and they believe in the project. I mean, if you look how much work's gone into this project before launch and preparation, we have catered for everything, whether to the smallest little thing, even like combating charts. You know, our YouTube channel will be earning money as well. This will go to buybacks. Everything we can combat. We can combat the red candle with the green candle. You know, so everyone's just going to be making money from this. All right, it's crypto. You'll get them aping at top, and sometimes they'll get wrecked. But if they hold, you know, it's going to come back. This is a long-term project, you know, and like I said, if you're wanting to make money and make X's, I'm living proof of that. I bought in Shiba Inu at the very beginning, and I still hold that Shiba Inu today. So I made a shitload of money, even though when I was holding Shiba Inu, my investment was going down, and then boom, when the bulls came, I made the money. This is where millionaires are made. Millionaires are made in this market. And I can guarantee you, Crolon Mars, we won't stop until we hit that billion market cap. We are going to push this. We are going to be the top Crow project on there. So I think, getting in now and holding to a billion, you're a multi-millionaire. And it's the proof's in the pudding. It's been done before, history repeats itself. And the way I've done this project, like Shiba Inu, I engage with my community every single day. And I have a relationship with our community. They trust me. I tell them where exactly every bit of money's going. I update them regular, so I think the most important thing is the community, guys. If you ain't got a community and you're up your own arse, you're never going to make it in this space. Now, me being from Chiba, I watched them grow and I watched them how they did it. This is what we are doing now. Our community is solid and they are holding the floor. So, the community is everything. We just need to hold this floor now here, what we've got. Once the Bulls come in, they will see that this, the floor's been holding solid. The team have actually done everything that they said we're going to do. If we've said something, we have done it. We've stuck to our word and we've done it. Even launch, we could have put launch off because launching in this market is not ideal. But what we thought, we'd do it strategically. We don't care about the market. It's about the community. It's about building the project. We can get more done in this bear market than most projects. So the only way is up, guys. If we launched now, if we'd have launched in a bull market and we'd have took this hit, we'd have been hit big now. You launch in a bull market, you run that chance of being hit big. The launch in this market now, we only can go up. We only can make money. Even the team want to make money. So we're going to be pushing this for a very long time. The team, the investors, we're very transparent. We're all in this together. As a community, we can build something crazy like Shiba Inu did. You just have to believe in it. And this is how I'm going to build our community. We're going to be solid. I'm never, ever going to grow too big to forget where I came from. And that is important. Somebody once said to me, look, it's not how hard you work. It's about being persistent, And we've been persistent from day one has made us very good. And we've got a name for ourselves, Like I said, every single one of our investors can justify everything that I am saying now. I've looked... I've done giveaways, I've give the guys entertainment every weekend, every Saturday night in our Telegram. We give cash away, and cash. DJ Dai does these live DJ sets from his studio because he's a music producer. So every weekend we have an entertainment platform. This is going to be streamed on YouTube, maybe Facebook or TikTok, and there's Telegram. Now, the more we grow, the more views each are going to be getting. We can rake in revenue and do buybacks on the chart and everything from all these channels. We're going to use every utility. This project's a utility generating project, and we're only going to go up, guys. I mean, we've worked so hard and so many months on this not to. So no matter how bad the market gets, we're always here as a team. And like I said, we've got 3 devs on the team, they're here with us. We've got Rasta, the indie game dev, who's doing all the crazy designs and stuff like that, the NFTs. We've got the NFT platform dev who's deployed our NFT contract. And we've got the number one verified token dev, and he's verified by Pinktail. You can go in. Is a safe dev. So with the team's KYC and 2 audits before launch, and not only that, we're undergoing a second KYC receipt token. That this is going to put us on the map. We'll be able to meet other KYC projects and talk about our project, talk about their projects, and we'll grow. Nah, I've just got a message and it's distracted me. It's off Gooby Gambles, by the way. He said, "What's up, bro?" He said, "What's up, bro?" I said, "That poll you did for us was shit. That's what's up." He even got the name wrong.
Yeah.
You told him straight.
Yeah, he even got the name wrong, man. He got the name wrong and everything.
So, Ian, brother, can you hear me?
Yes, can you?
How much time that it took to Shiba Inu to have their first utility, and how much time was it dead?
It took Shiba Inu 1 year to have their first utility. 1 year.
Exactly, and it was dead for maybe seven or 8 months, something like that. It was
8
like
months.
not moving at all. Yeah. So imagine what we can have with Crolon having utilities and launching in a bear market, brother. That only means the only way is up. So it's a great thing, It's a smart move, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, when I talk about a team with drive and commitment to delivering, that's what I mean. I mean, you've spoken so enthusiastic about what you guys have been able to do. I don't want to steal from the comment question. I'll dwell so much on a lot of things you've talked about. I just wanted to ask for people who want to get in now, what's the trading fees like, buy and sell taxes, and all those sort of things.
Yeah, so the trading fees are actually really, really low. It's 10% buys tax, 10% sell tax, 3% go to liquidity. So the liquidity is just rising all the time. I think we had like 16k liquidity to start with. I think we're over nearly 50k liquidity now. So that liquidity is just going to constantly going up, and it's just going to drive the price of the project through the roof. 3% going to liquidity is a lot. And once we get that liquidity up to around 1 million, and believe me, it will get up to 1 million. The more work we put in and the more volume we bring. Once we have $1 million liquidity, the whales come. We'll start seeing big whales buying millions and stuff like that. So, I mean, the way we've got our taxes set out, 10% is not over expensive. It's reasonable. The 3% liquidity, 3% marketing, 3% development, and 1% team. So it's absolutely it's reasonable. You can trade it. You can trade it. You can do what you do. It's not. It's just nice. It's just nice. That's how I think so anyway. And a lot of people, a lot of projects. I've seen projects be like 12, 15% buy and sell tax. With that, personally, I think that's way too much. 10% is going to get this project where it needs to be. And not only that, like I said, this project's not short on money. I was a top 100k Shiba holder. The owner of this project, money don't really bother me. I'm going to make this project a success, whether it costs me or not. We're here for the long term. So, guys, anybody getting in now is only going to reap the benefits from this project massively. I can guarantee you that. I've even got the owner of Shiba Inu in my DMs. That's how long I've been with Shib. I have him in my DMs, and it's the connections I've got in the spaces. I've been around a while. One of my call channels has partnered with David Gottstein Media. We're going to be I'm going to be calling favors soon, put it this way, but we need to call these favors at the right time. Like Gooby Gambles yesterday. This were a mess. Not one single buy from this guy. And I'm just getting him told now. And some of these guys charge one Ether for culture,
also, the crazy part is the partnership we're gonna have. I mean, for the first one we did with Poodle, and it's a huge project. I mean, you have seen the partnership with us that they did a tweet of in Twitter, and they had like 5,000 retweets, it's so fast, you know. And imagine if we do that with Shiba Inu, so they can have their tribe in our metaverse, also like Poodle. So I think it's gonna be huge, really, seriously. I mean, I'm just being honest because what we are doing here, guys. I mean, you can see the result and the high quality of our artwork and everything in such a short period of time. And imagine what we can do in the near future. So that's the thing, guys. Just think about it.
I mean, everyone, you
Absolutely.
heard them, and if this sounds like something you're convinced about, aping, join their Telegram group as I always advise. Stick with them, see what they're about. We've had them here for an AMA before. I mean, spoken into details about every single thing about the project. So if you want to listen to that, you can find that in our archives. Just go into the group and type AMA, and you'll see the AMA we had with Crolon. That's why I'm not doing all the asking of the questions. This is just more like a follow-up to get updates from them as to where they currently are. But and are you open to start having some questions from the community? I see they're already itching to ask some questions.
Yeah, of course, brother. And before that, I wanted to add something very quickly. Like Ian said, in the history of crypto, where millionaires were made, it's in the bear market. When you invest in a bear market, you see a good project that is doing the team is doing their best to have utilities, to have a high quality product, and you see that in a bear market, and you invest in it, and you forget about it. I mean, you know what I mean. Millionaires are made in a bear market, not in a bull market, guys. So that's how it works in crypto. It's time to invest.
I totally agree with you, Raster. It's time to invest. Guys, if you have a question, raise your hands. Also, we'll be taking questions from the Twitter post made concerning the Crolon Mass AMA as well. So head on to Groza's Twitter and drop your questions there as well. If you're not able to speak in the BC, we'll be taking some questions there. And the Crolon Mass team has been gracious enough to give out $50 today. We'll be giving one out $15 to someone on the VC that asks a question, and also $15 to someone who asks a question on Twitter, and then $20. That'll be 10 each to 2 random participants on the VC today. Let's start off with Skepta. Skepta, go ahead and ask your question.
Hello. Are you there, bro?
Hey, where's Skepta? I think he's shy. I'll just move on and get someone else. There's Dave. Dave, ask your question.
Yeah, not a question as such. I'm one of the team members. Cheers for unmuting us. Just want to say, really, really good. Not only the AM, I really like the channel you guys have got as well. It's good to see a calls channel actually engaging the people that call. So good job, guys. I'm liking the AMA anyway. Just touching in, just to say hello to everyone.
I appreciate you, man, Dave. Thank you so much for
Absolutely. And I just want to say, guys, Dave, since Dave joined the team, he's been absolutely hands-on. This knowledge this guy's got is incredible, And to be honest with you, I probably couldn't have done this without him. To be fair, he's been the backbone. Not only that, guys, this guy is good to have on the team because he owns a token himself, and he exposes rug pulls. So basically, what this guy does is exposes rug pulls for a living. He does it. He's got a good YouTube audience. He does videos. He exposes all the scammers and ruggers. And so it was a no-brainer getting this guy on board. With his credibility as well and what he does. So yeah, I just want to say thanks to Dave anyway for everything else done. He's been really, really solid in this project. You know, you guys are surrounded by
Yeah.
a very strong.
Well, I'll say on that, guys. I mean, so I joined Crolon Mars as an investor. So I was actually told about the project, and the first thing that I did was come over, did my research, and it didn't take me long to. I mean, the first one was the talent that Rasta has for his design. You know, this guy's on another level. And then when I joined the team, the main thing was to get the KYC done. So we're about to announce our second KYC today, which is going to be pretty good. And just things like the contract audits and stuff like that, because it's good to have a cryptocurrency, but if that cryptocurrency doesn't make itself money and survive by itself, it's just another Ponzi scheme. So it's important for us to be able to actually generate an income for the business, crypto, whatever you want to call it. Once we move to being self-sufficient, you know, we're generating an income anyway. So things like low volume isn't going to stop us, because, you know, when you're making money, you can spend money to make the company better. So it's going really, really well for us so far. Really, really impressed.
Excellent, Dave. You know, so nice for what you're doing, trying to, you know, expose some of the scams that we have on you know, the space, and also, you know, contributing your quota to ensure that Crolon Mass does really well. I mean, I appreciate people like you who take out time to, you know, just put in an input and also, you know, help, you know, cleanse the space of, you know, rogues and scammers. Thank you so much. Let's get Jason to ask a question next. Jason, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, my question is how much percentage will be there for referral, and is multi-chain referral system, and do we need to claim our referral bonus, or it will be reflected to wallet automatically? Thank you, sir.
I didn't catch that. Dave, did you understand
Yeah,
that?
would you mind? No, would you mind repeating that one for us, please?
Hello, I'm repeat my question.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, my question is how much percentage will be there for referral, and is multi-chain referral system, and do we need to claim our referral bonus, or it will be reflected to wallet automatically? Thank you, sir.
Did you get that?
I'm not too
I'll be
sure.
honest with you. I'm not too sure what they mean by wallet reflections. So the way that Crolon works is there are no reflections for holders, because, to be honest with you, it's a bit of a gimmick, and it's just a market tactic that people use to make it look like you're getting something. But to be honest, all it does is when it inflates the tokens, it decreases the price, which makes our tokens, well, worth less. So the way that we're doing it, while we do have taxes at the moment of 10%, we are targeting the tier one. We're targeting Binance. I'll be honest. So what we'll be looking to do around then is to reduce our fees to 0%, so we're able to get on the tier one. I hope that answered any of your questions. If you've got anything else, feel free to reach out to us and I'll answer.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, the thing behind the reflection thing was to make sure, because we're not, like I said, we're not a little project, and we're going to be listed on Coinbase, Crypto.com, and Binance. Now, if you offer a reflection token, you'll not get listed on there. You know, it just makes it harder. It makes it a little bit harder. You know, even though you can whitelist and stuff like that, it still makes it, you know, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not very professional. SafeMoon did it. There's a reason why SafeMoon's not listed on all these top exchanges, isn't there? You know, they were the first person to do it, and
It's because they're a rug pull.
yeah, exactly. It's just fucking. We are here for a
Jason,
long time.
Jason, did I answer your question?
Great. Thank you, sir, for answering my question.
All right.
Sure, no problem. If you have any more questions, mate, feel free to DM me and I'll answer them how I can for you.
All right, guys, just a reminder, if you're not able to ask your question on the VC, probably due to language or whatever, you can head on to the Twitter post of Groza. He made an announcement for Crolon Maz. You can drop your question there under the comment section as well. You'll be eligible for a prize that we'll be giving out. And guys, I also understand that there is a YouTube video for how you can purchase Crolon Maz. Am I correct? Yeah. Am I correct, Ian? I think I saw some of a YouTube video how you can
Yes, so we do have his own YouTube channel. If you want to subscribe to the YouTube channel for updates and stuff like that, and for future giveaways, like I said, we get catch away every weekend in our VC. Every weekend we stream live on YouTube, we stream live on Telegram. So join our Telegram, join us YouTube and stuff. You know, you could be one of the winners. And the more we grow, the bigger the prizes we give out. So what, you know, who knows? Someday we could begin a Lambo away, you know, or the equivalent to. So yeah, it's. I think it's good to look after the community. It's good to look after the guys who supported this project, and definitely I'll be giving some back in the future. You know, like I said, I'll never grow too big for our community. I'll always be rewarding them. It's that simple. They've supported me. I'll be supporting them.
Rightly said. Let's get the question from Movik. Movik, you can go ahead and ask your question.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for having me on the VC. And I want to salute the presenter. That was a great project presentation and a great concept in this space. How secure is your platform when we connect our wallet to it?
Good question, Movik. Very good question. So it's extremely safe. So that we use the basic wallet connect function that a lot of the guys use. Obviously, all of our code for the NFTs and the site has all been audited as well by Interfire Network. So we made sure to. We actually got the NFT contract audited 2 times. So we've made sure that it's all secure, and yeah, it'll be secure for you guys to connect. And we'll be making sure that, I believe we're using things like Cloudflare. So if you guys know what a denial of service attack is, it's when so many people go onto a website at once and it crashes the website. So we're expecting a lot of people to want to buy our NFTs when they come out. So we're making sure all of our infrastructure is secure and it can't be touched. So guys, I do have a day job. So I'm an IT director for a robotics automation firm. So I manage about 10,000 robots, and IT management's a big part for me, including security. So all of the little details, that's what matters to me, just to make sure you guys are safe when you're using our platforms.
All right. Thank you very much. And I hope you have a system that detects malicious activities on the platform.
Yeah, Movik, I'll be honest with you, I was invested in a platform that was exploited it was about a month ago now. So it's still pretty annoying, to be honest. So we're making sure that we are not victims of them kind of attacks, and yeah, just making sure everything's secure for you guys. We'd hate to see anyone lose any money.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, FCC.
Thank you so
Great
much,
question.
Movik.
Great question as well, Matt.
Let's get Moonshine. Moonshine, ask your question.
Hi guys. So my question is actually about, I see that you plan to commence the build of a free swap platform, and I just want to know, how do you intend to manage, or how do you intend to get revenue that you use to sustain the swap platform in case there's any technical issues or any issues regarding it? How do you intend to get funds for it? Because if you would say the tax system, what if there is a time whereby holders are not buying or selling and they're just holding for a long term? So how are you going to manage sustaining the swap platform since you plan to have it free? That's my question.
Very good question, Moonshine, as well. Definitely a good one. So the idea with us is obviously our tax will be, at the moment, our tax is our main income, so to speak. So obviously you have the percentage which goes to development and things like that. There are other passive income streams that we're exploring as well. So me and myself having a YouTube channel, which is monetized. I've got some experience with obviously making money from YouTube. So that'll be one of the avenues as we continue to grow. We'll be trying to push all of our social media across to multiple platforms, as well as that. So when the metaverse actually commences and we do see the clans, there will be if there are newer cryptocurrencies, for example, which are looking to get in, there will be a cost to obviously enter the metaverse, which will be spent on operating costs, or it may even be used to reward holders. We're not sure what that yet. We're also looking at different advertising packages, both within the metaverse, potentially on the website, if I can swing that one with the guys. But yeah, so one of the things that I'm here for is to build these revenue streams, because if people are not buying and selling, you're right, cryptocurrencies don't make any money unless they're structured like a business. So that's a big thing for me going forward. And yeah, it's all about finding ways that we can bring in revenue to suit our operating costs. Obviously, the more we make, the quicker we can move, so to speak.
Yeah, okay, I understand about the passive income you and your team plans to bring out. Because I was actually worried because there might be a time where there might be not enough buy and just have long-term holders just holding on, and there will be no sale. So the tax system might not function as well as much as you want, and that's why I actually asked that question. And I think something else that could help is, I see you plan to have a series 1.0 NFTs. So launching your NFTs on the metaverse would actually help, because I know there are lots of people who would want to have chance to hold those rare NFTs. And so that's also a way where you can source out revenue for the swap system. Thank you very much, Leah. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thanks.
That's a really good question. That you're obviously very, very in tune with revenue streams, which I love. So one of the things we are doing, we'll also be minting other NFTs for characters to come over from the multiverse. I do believe there's a certain percentage in there for Crolon as well. But it's great to hear someone actually go into detail about how we operate, because these are the kind of questions that we should be, people should be asking us. So well done, Moonshine. That's a great question.
Thank you so much, Moonshine. And I think I have Kana unmuted. So Kana, you want to ask a question?
Hey guys, nice to be here. So I think you just said you target Binance, and it probably will cost some. So when do you think you have the sufficient amount of liquidity to achieve that? So do you have such a deadline or some target time in order to do that, or is it just a hopeful thinking? Thank you.
Okay, good question as well. So when we actually set up, we one of the things that we're doing at the moment, we're speaking to venture capital firms. So we do have tokens locked away specifically for tier one exchanges and venture capitals. Now, we were speaking to some before, but to be honest with you, they want to see us go live. They need to see that not only does our concept and our product work, they also need to see that we've got a community behind us. So one of the big things that I'm pushing at the moment is to get the higher net worth individuals in. Now, I believe we have a list of about 10,000. A lot of these are VCs that are in Coinbase, Binance, etc. Obviously, with the market how it is at the moment, we're not too sure we're going to see 20 million investments straight away. But it is definitely something that we're looking at, because it's one of these where we're launching with a low liquidity. We are almost launching like a shitcoin. But when it actually comes down to the structure of how we operate, we're not looking to stay there for long. So, yeah, VCs are a big one for us, as well as, we may be able to offer vested buys, things like that. We've got a lot of tokens locked away securely. They're locked in Trust Wallet, I believe it is, the Trust Swap. So, we have a lot of ideas. And, as we grow a little older and we mature more, I'm sure we'll be able to certainly look at the places like Binance. But we're already in touch with certain VCs that, they invested in Binance. So if they was to invest in us, we may have the perfect connection to get on there, so to speak.
Okay, thanks, and hope to see you there as listed. Looking forward to it, and good luck. Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kena. Let's get Greek actually question. Greek.
Thank you very much. Hi guys, how you doing? So I was looking at your roadmap, and I really have to commend, how much work and how much plans I've gone to, creating this project. So I have two quick questions here. So basically, you're at the tail end of your roadmap. You'll be launching a mass metaverse, and at the moment, personally, I think the metaverse hype has gone down a little bit. I think there is not so much noise as we had about 12 months back. I think one of the problem has to be the fact that there are like multiple metaverses, and there are multiple metaverses, and it's not being unified. We have like the sandbox metaverse. We have you get labs coming up with your metaverse, and all of these things. So how do you think Crolon Mass, or how do you think the metaverse you're launching will be able to fit into all of this metaverses that have existed? And then also, do you have say plans to partner with other guys that are been before, and also basically what are you bringing into this space? What are you bringing differently into the metaverse space?
First of all, I don't know if you've been looking at metaverses recently, but the metaverse scene is hot right now. Yeah, it did lose traction a few months back, but at the minute, the metaverse has come back. Everybody's talking about it. The metaverse is obviously the meta now. Now, one good thing we're doing different at Crolon Mars Metaverse is nobody's ever going to be able to compete with the likes of Facebook Meta and how big they are. So one thing Crolon Mars does is we partnered with other metaverses which are up and coming, and you'll be able to jump from our metaverse through a portal to another metaverse. So we are actually in talks with two other metaverse companies where you'll be able to jump from Crolon Mars metaverse to their metaverse, and from their metaverse, so on. So we're building not just a metaverse, we're building the multiverse. This is the first project that's doing the multiverse. We're bringing something different to the metaverse. And like I said, the metaverse is very, very hot right now. So yeah, eventually you may be able to jump from Crolon Mars to Sandbox, from Sandbox to Crolon Mars, with a click of a button. We're setting the trend, and we are different. We are bringing some. Look, if you look on screen now, you'll see that we've got competitions happening in our metaverse, and we did this for the football. So basically, what will happen here is, like I said earlier, you'll have Crolon Mars, you'll have Chiba Inu v Floke on the cups, and people vote for for who's the biggest community, how many votes they get, then they'll be the king of the metaverse. So yeah, the metaverse tactic is coming back. It's coming back hot. But not only that, we are building the multiverse. So the metaverse at Crolon Mars is going to be the ultimate metaverse. You'll be able to jump from metaverse to metaverse through our portal.
I think that really works, and I think that's quite smart. Having a system where people could actually link tons of metaverses, because I find it very hard to remember the number of metaverses that are available at the moment, and seeing that you guys are building a multiverse, I think that's quite smart. And then also, I think just like a suggestion, probably you guys could incorporate this moving forward. You guys could have, say, like an open source or an API system where people could, or other projects could literally just plug into your say metaverse and have access to all of this metaverses or the multiverse, as you called it. So I think this might also be a source of revenue for the project. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Greg. So I've got some questions here from Twitter. I'll start with one I have from Medaketa at underscore at Medaketa, whatever I can pronounce that correctly. I'm sorry. He has about 4 questions, but I'll be taking one. But I think he learned about the game that you guys will be incorporating, and he's asking, are there going to be ads, and is there a way to get some revenues from the ads there as well?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Me mic or car were getting rugged.
He's asking about the game, because you said you're going to be creating a game probably in the future. He's asking about ads in the game, and if that would
Yeah.
be any way to generate revenues.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one thing we're doing here. We are like I said, we're a utility-based project, so we're going to be utilizing every single bit of this project. Like in the 2D retro style play to earn game, there's going to be advertisements, and you can choose to watch these ads, and you learn tokens. If you watch them, the more ads that get watched, the more money it'll bring into revenue to the projects. This also will go to buybacks. So it's always going to be benefiting the chart. So yeah, a lot of people don't realize how much ads can actually bring to the project. By just adding them simple little ads, you're generating a massive income to the chart, to the project, and we can just buy that back. So the chart's just going to go up, 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 and up.
Brilliant. I've got one here from Danny at Daniel Table. He says, do you plan on releasing a staking feature for the NFT to drive volume?
Absolutely. So one thing we have done, we are partnered with Crodex. Crodex is the exchange that the decks that we launched on, and you can buy on there. But they creating a free LP pool for people to stake their NFTs there. You're going to be able to stake your NFTs on Crodex, and we are looking integrating staking the token in the future. There will be some staking.
I've got the question here from Edit Daniels as well, at Edit Daniels 1. He says, will your NFT be on Kronos chain or other network? And also, we want to know the level of competition in the NFT space. What is your strategy to what is your strategy to be outstanding from some of them? I think that's what he's trying to find.
Yeah, so basically, to be outstanding, you only have to look at the supply. There's only 750 of these NFTs. If you're lucky enough to get one, they're going to be worth thousands of. They're going to be worth thousands. These NFTs are valuable. Yeah, so obviously we're a Crow project, so we're supporting the Crow chain. You're going to be able to buy the NFTs with your Crow. And eventually we'll be dropping on our NFTs will be on crypto.com. And also we'll be trending on crypto.com in the coming days, so bullish times.
Bullish times, and they, just like he rightly mentioned, this is the time when millionaires are made, guys. When you invest in this bear market, obviously when there's that bull run, you just find everything, and especially when you see a team that is solid and willing to drive. Like I would always urge you, join their Telegram group, ask your questions. I see a lot of hands raised. I'm sorry we can't get to everyone, but join their Telegram group, ask your questions there, stick with them, see what they're doing, learn every bit of the project, and invest at your own time and when you are rightly convinced. But guys, I have to thank you for coming out here tonight to share your project with us. Yeah, and you guys are not new to our channel. You can always drop updates and any other thing that we need to know. you can always just drop them in the group and we'll check them out and get people to look at them and see what it's about. But if you have any final words, now would be the best time for you to say them.
Just going to say thanks a lot, guys. It's been a pleasure. Much appreciated. Any questions about Crolon Mars, feel free to hit us up. Guys, buy your crypto in the bear market, and when the bull market comes, buy one of these. All you need is patience. You need is patience in crypto.
Nice one, Dave. What a way to sign out. Everyone, we have another AMA coming up in about 2 hours from now. I would love to see everyone back here for that AMA. But thank you so much for coming out. Thank you, Crolon Mass teams. If you're not already on their group, join the Telegram group. We'll be announcing the winners shortly. That's one of the criteria to be eligible for the giveaway. But stay tuned to Groza's calls. Everyone, thank you so much for coming out, and goodbye.
Great AMA, guys. Well done, man. Really, really good channel.
Thank you so much, Dave. Appreciate it.